Hi guys. Ruben Matthew Rodriguez. This one's called. I don't have a name for this one. It's more of like a letter. It's to my aunt. She's in one of those relationships where like they would fight, argue constantly, and like actual fight, and like they would always end up being like, oh, I love him, or oh, I love her, and that has its ups and downs, which is really stupid because it just proves that you're both immature, and sometimes I just need to separate. So here we go. Yeah, yeah. Oh, her name's Raina, by the way. So, yeah. Dear Raina, your name means queen, but you stick with a man whose love ain't seen. Now you're lost and down with the tears you cry. Everything's just great, why tell this lie? He leaves for days without wanting to notice. You're stuck in denial and you're losing focus. The grief in your eyes just shows you're hopeless. Just point to your heart and say he broke this. You're close in distance, but far in soul. Had 2 kids with him, so you can't let go. Unstable at home, so you stay on your toes. These kids are present while he smokes and rolls. Intoxication of their brains as infants, babies. His lifestyle's decline, unfit for ladies. Overdose in hatred that creates his temper. His hands make fists, and now you're in the center of the drama and fighting that strikes like lightning. Your kids start whining, the sight's so frightening. Kick and bite him, add fire, ignite him, but at the end of the day, you stay right by him. Your son saw it all, he sat in silence, no emotions flowing. He's immune to violence, and your 3-year-old daughter just whines and pouts, but she loves you completely and has no doubt. Yeah. You wanna get away from that? It's my advice. Say you tell him you hate him, you tell him you're done, you tell him he's wrong, you show him your son, tell him you're gone, embrace the weather, search for another and pray he's better. Tell him you hate him, tell him you're done, tell him he's wrong, show him your son, tell him you're gone, embrace the weather, search for another and pray he's better. Your man ends up leaving, shouts through heavy breathing, both bodies beating, now you sitting with grievance. Your breath's a heaving, your heart's unneeded, but a few moments later you'll receive a call. Your heart stands strong, but soon it'll fall. Again and again, repeat that cycle. You speak and preach, but your voice gets stifled by actions done in your past and present. You know you're wrong, so I hope you're repentant. But those kids are my cousins, staying strong at heart, learning from their mommy, whom is not that smart. I saw your pain once you came around. This is your home where you're safe and sound. So you sit and talk about that broken night, then deny feedback, but you know we're right. You want to forget him, be distant and free? Advice must be followed, so listen to me. Yeah, I said. Look. Tell him you hate him, tell him you're done, tell him he's wrong, show him your son, tell him you're gone, embrace the weather, search for another and pray he's better. So tell him you hate him, tell him you're done, tell him he's wrong, show him your son, tell him you're gone, embrace the weather, search for another and pray he's better. Yeah. Sincerely, your nephew Ruben. Hope thing goes great. Love ya.